Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day present day. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Duncan is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Durant, and it's Irving at the point. And for the Timberwolves, Beasley is out there with Russell. Then it's Culver. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Outside, Towns. Russell against Irving. And it's Russell missing. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Towns following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Puts it up from 17, and yep, highly drops after rolling around the rim.
That's sharp shooting there from Beasley. Normally we see him a lot deeper, but that time he chose to step inside the line.
Irving passes to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Great open look there.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Culver. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Irving passes to Junior. Back to Irving. Over Russell. Duncan kicks to KD. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Russell in the corner. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Triano covered by Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Irving looking over the floor. And it's Junior missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Russell from long range. The shot will not fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving passes to Duncan. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now Culver still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, KD. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And Kevin Durant's dangerous from any part of the floor.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu is checked in for Hardaway. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feat.
Allen passes to Junior. Yep, that one goes. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Luwawu. Tries again. Allen. Back to Duncan. Here's Luwawu. No points in the game yet for him. And that one's good, Junior.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Okogie, the pass to Culver. Outside, Russell jacks up a three. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Dinwiddie against Russell. Back to Duncan. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Junior's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Passes it to Okogie. Puts one up from 19. Rebound, Brooklyn. Junior's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. Here's Junior. Misses in close.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Here's Faden, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Junior. And a chance to catch up on. Beasley is out there with Culver. Then it's James Johnson. Then there's Towns. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he gets the bucket. Culver's got 5 points now this quarter.
Matter of speed that time for Culver. Got him inside for his shot, and the defense just couldn't keep up.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Rockets, lit up the floor. He had 60 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Luwawu is checked in for Hardaway. Nets leading by 6. Duncan finds KD. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 8.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Towns. Good D by Jordan.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Culver. He has 5. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Culver. Timberwolves trail by 10. Beasley outside. Here's Russell, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Brooklyn called for the foul. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Beasley outside. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Russell. Another miss by Minnesota.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, Russell. Shoots. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Russell's got 11 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time.
They just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. And the Nets also making a change. Allen's checked in.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. And remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too.
Here's Duncan, and Junior throws it down.
Boy, Junior is cooking on a roll right now. All those moves he's got, and we're seeing them.
Back to Russell. To the paint. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Junior's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The drive by KD. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Johnson. Duncan with the block.
Junior doing a nice job there, making sure that shot didn't get up.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Johnson. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Irving. Down low, here's Junior, and the dunk by Duncan.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Russell feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Towns. Over Allen. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead. Glad to have you with us. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Jordan is out there with Duncan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Russell passes to Towns. Offline with his three. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Irving from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. That one goes in.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell was squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Beasley with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Duncan outside. Nets passing it around. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Russell. Shoots over KD. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Out to Hardaway. Launches a three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight. Timberwolves trail by 16. Russell passes to Towns. Can't hit that one. Good D by Jordan.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Irving against Russell. Over Irving. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 18. Right side Hardaway. And the Nets another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets up.
Okogie comes in for Malik Beasley. And a new group in for the Nets. Prince is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Garrett Temple is checked in for Hardaway. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pulls up. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist from Harris. And that's now 20 points for Junior.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Spellman. Russell with it. Dinwiddie covering. To end the run. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Passes to Spellman. And here's Russell. Dinwiddie covering. From the arc. Kept alive, Minnesota. Here's Spellman. And the layup's good off the glass. Spellman's got 6 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And Duncan throws it down.
Junior bouncing off the floor for that throwdown.
Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Okogie. Inside. Duncan with the block. And he gets it back. That's tipped. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Spellman. He has 6. Here's Faden. Duncan with the block. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. Here's Temple. The pass to Junior. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Duncan's got 8 points here in this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Culver off target from three-point range. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
He gets that one. Faden's got 9.
Nice heads-up play that time from Culver. Excellent awareness.
Dinwiddie finds Duncan. To the inside. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince. Outside, Russell. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Russell. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
We've got Russell. Also, Malik Beasley out there. Culver out there with Towns. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Junior. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, defensively, you have to try something different. I mean, Towns has been lighting you up all night.
Outside Hardaway. Now the dish to Jordan. And the rejection by Towns. Hardaway against Beasley. Russell from long range. Jordan with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot goes down. Junior's got 26 points.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Beasley kicks to Towns. Now, here's Culver. Guarded by Harris. Russell with the bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Duncan outside. Right side, Jordan. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Junior's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Jordan's size and power make him a real hard cover around the rim.
Deep 2 from Russell. The rebound by the Nets. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
The high post shot, good on the shot. Russell's got 7 points for the quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
KD's checked in for Harris. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. And listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Towns for three. No good that time, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving kicks to Junior. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Culver. Russell against Irving. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he makes that one.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Take that shot, let's go!
Beasley inside, guarded by Jordan.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Then for the Nets, Taurean Prince. He's checked in for Durant. Temple comes in for Hardaway. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Irving.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Okogie. Outside Turner. Pass to Layman. No good on the shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.